This is the real hustle on holiday. In this series, Alex, Jess and Paul expose to our hidden cameras the scams that cheat tourists and travellers out of their hard-earned holiday money. On tonight's show, Paul takes some tourists for a ride.
All done? You certainly happy.
DJ Tobianstis gets a good panning.
It's so annoying these days.
It is.
And the hustlers demonstrate how to ruin a good night out.
I feel devastated.
All the people on this show have been hustled for real, and after being given their money back, they agreed that the footage could be shown so you can avoid being ripped off by the same scams. It's market day in the holiday town of Fuengirola in Spain. Tourists and locals are out to soak up the sun and find a bargain or two. But on this particular morning, there's one extra bric-a-brac stall in the market, set up by Alex and Jess. They're here to make a quick buck in the wrap-up.
Hiya.
There's plenty of interest in the hustlers' stall, especially their authentic hand-woven carpets.
The whole group of you guys.
A girls' holiday? Yeah. Oh, is it?
And weekend, who's getting married?
Hey, congratulations. Cool.
Get a little bit.
When I get that little one.
This? You can't get that.
That one.
Where there's a hen party, there's usually money.
I'll tell you what, if you buy a big one, I'll throw this one in. As a wedding gift.
Alex goes for the hard sell.
2 for the price of 1.5. No.
How much is the big one?
As a wedding gift. This one is 70 euros. Because it's actually from around here.
I reckon we should all get his wedding present.
But of course you're welcome to try your skills at haggling.
30.
Oh, that's good, I like it. 30. All right, 50.
35.
These girls are determined not to be ripped off.
This one's 120. Everything's negotiable.
In fact, haggling seems to be the order of the day.
Take 70.
How much?
Is this tourist trying to hustle the hustlers?
It's a valiant effort. Okay, 100?
Alex isn't going to let her walk all over him like a cheap rug.
95 and you've got yourself a deal.
You're good.
These marks have done well. They've knocked 25 euros off and settled for a price of 95. What a great bargain.
You've had the last of our money.
Oh, I like that.
40.
The hustlers seem to be in a generous mood today.
40.
40.
All right.
Alex has just made their day. That's a 70 euro carpet for almost half price.
You get the little one thrown in from us.
And he even throws in the miniature rug as a wedding present.
Thank you.
But his customer service doesn't end there.
I'll tell you what, I'll wrap it up for you so you can take it back.
We'll come back in about 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah? Cool.
Do you want us to wrap it for you?
Yes, please.
All right. Give us 10 minutes and we'll wrap it nice and tight so it doesn't get ripped or come apart. Yeah?
Alex offers a wrapping service so that his happy customers can carry their rugs straight onto the return flights to the UK. Having paid, the marks explore the market while Alex gets wrapping. It's not long before the carpets are ready to pick up. The marks are just in time to see Alex putting the last piece of wrapping tape on their package.
Hiya.
So, I've wrapped the smaller one inside.
Okay, great.
Yeah? There you go. You've got a little handle.
Oh, thanks. Oh, that's
put a little handle on for you. Yeah. I'm just going to close that up here. Scissors. There you go.
Thank you very much. Enjoy. Thank you.
Take care.
Thank
Have a good
you.
holiday.
Bye.
Everyone's happy. The hustlers have their money, the marks have their packages. But they've actually been stitched up good and proper, as they're about to find out. Most tourists would leave their carpets wrapped until they got home. But we asked the marks to open theirs straight away.
No, it's definitely your rug. You've been had.
Oh no, that's a different rug.
Yeah,
That's not the same rug, isn't it?
Yeah. Why? Yeah.
They've just spent their hard-earned euros on a cheap children's playmat.
Hopscotch.
Is it?
If we hadn't have unwrapped that till we got back to my house,
I don't know.
I'd have cried.
Yeah, quite possibly.
That was the last of my money. I would get demand my money back.
So how were they fooled? Simple. When Alex showed each monk the open end of their package, what they actually saw was an offcut from another carpet, hiding the garish pink one underneath. And they wouldn't have discovered they'd been conned until it was too late to do anything about it. By which time, both the market and the hustlers would be long gone.
You should never let anything out of your sight if you're having it wrapped up. And remember that if you do buy something from a market stall on holiday, you've got absolutely no chance of getting your money back if you are unhappy with your purchase.
If you're planning a holiday this year and don't want to run into any hustlers, here are some helpful tips to get you on your way.
When traveling abroad, one of the things you'll be dealing with is foreign currency. And this is one of the main things that'll be used to cheat you because you won't be familiar with the different types of money. There's 250 euros. One of these is false, one of these is genuine. There's this one false and that one's genuine. In actual fact, it's very hard to tell, but the real test is in the field. This feels like money, and this feels like cheap paper. It's important to familiarize yourself with the currency as much as you can before you go. One of the key things you can do to protect yourself is always check all the money you receive carefully, even if you get it from a reputable source, like a bureau de change. You don't know that the person serving you is necessarily as honest as the company hopes they are, or they may innocently be passing you money that they don't know is counterfeit.
When on holiday, it doesn't get much better than relaxing in the sun with a drink in your hand. Except if that drink is free. The hustlers are going to show you how to win drinks from your mates by using proposition bets. The prop bet makes you believe you're onto a sure thing. But of course, the hustlers always have the edge, and you don't stand a chance. So watch and learn.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, we'll have a little bet, and we'll use one of these. Okay, I'm going to put it just down like that. Okay, get some change. I was out busking earlier.
Got it right.
Lots of euros. This is the idea. We are going to place coins on top of the napkin. We're going to take turns. Whoever runs out of room first on the napkin loses.
Okay.
All right? That is on the napkin. That is off the napkin.
Okay.
All right? You can't nudge other coins out of the way. If I catch you doing any of that stuff, you're out of here. Okay? So, deal?
Deal.
You know, just in case I don't get my drinks at the end of it. Okay, do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first? What do you want?
You can go first.
Okay. We always start by, there's a coin in the middle. Yeah. All right. I'm happy with that. Oh, the tension.
Oh, this is all too much.
Coins have to be touching each other.
And relax. No, no. You can put the coin anywhere. You can put it at the edge here. You can put it anywhere. Oh, interesting move. I see.
I never thought of that one.
I didn't.
There's a picture now, so it's a flower. See, I was thinking, I was going to go with that green.
Controversial, but interesting.
Oh,
Right, it's on there. Are we happy? Adjudicators, ladies? That's up from the top. I can see napkin on both sides.
It's great. It's fine.
That'll do, pig.
oh
Go on.
I can see a problem already.
They're running out of space.
This could be the next one. After this one, it's just going to go there. Yeah. Man.
You're not going to fit it in there, Daz. You know it's not. It's not going to fit.
It's a tight
I've
fit,
got
Dad,
to
but it's
try.
not gonna happen. So there's 2, 4.
It's all over.
It's a fair cop, Governor. Thanks for the round.
The trick here is to start with one coin right in the middle of the napkin, no matter who is chosen to go first.
Do you want to go first? You want me to go first? What do you want?
You can go first.
Okay.
If his opponent goes first, Alex claims there has to be one coin in the middle before the first move. After that, it's just down to symmetry. Alex simply mirrors every move his opponent makes by placing his next coin on the opposite side of the napkin. And because the opponent goes first, he'll also be the first to run out of space and lose.
Can I use this to pay for it?
No, you can't. That's my money. Go away.
Still to come, the hustlers go clubbing, and DJ Toby Anstis is out of the frying pan and into the fire.
Dosh.
Oh, fantastic.
Paul's put on his best gear for a day out in central London. He's here to demonstrate a scam that catches out on wary tourists and travellers in major cities around the world. And he's going to do it using nothing more than his sharp suit, a clipboard, and a fake staff badge. In the Black Cab Con. Good things come to those who wait.
Looking for a taxi, folks? Okay, where are you going? Marble Arch. Do you want the hotel rate? Save you a few pounds. Yeah.
I don't know how much it's going to be.
It's about 15 if you go, 10 if you get the thing here.
Paul apparently works for this hotel, which seems to have a discount arrangement with the local taxis.
Thing here. That's £10. You pay me.
Just be on a suit carrying a clipboard, got nothing to do with that.
Well, just stand outside the hotel, take people's money, put me in a taxi.
That would be too easy though, wouldn't it?
Some people are so cynical.
Tip. There you go. Make sure you show him that when you get to the other side. That includes his tip, unless he's extra good, in which case.
So the flat rate for hotel guests is £10, rather than the more expensive standard rate on the taxi meter. They've paid Paul in advance and just need to give the cab driver the prepaid slip when they reach their destination.
All right, there we got 2 for Marble Arch. Yeah? Yeah, when you get there. Okay?
Yeah, thank you.
All right. All done? You certainly have been.
Of course, there is no arrangement with the black cab. Paul's just made himself £10 in a couple of minutes. And with that rate of return, it's worth sticking around to see if more tourists want to be taken for a ride.
You looking for a taxi?
Yeah,
Where are you going?
I think it's called the Moyston Hotel.
You came out of this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to get the taxi rate?
Yeah,
£10 anywhere in London.
That's good
All
to
right.
me.
You need to show this to the taxi driver.
No worries.
Okay, and he'll give you another receipt at the other end. All right?
Oh, my God.
There you go. That's for you.
Same routine, same result. £10 to Paul.
Make sure you show him that receipt when you get to the other end.
Yeah, well, yeah.
All right, going to the Moyston Hotel, 4 Branston Street. Got it? Okay.
Brilliant stuff.
There you go,
Thank
gents.
very much for that. Yeah,
All right.
spot on. Cheers, mate.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
He could stand here all day collecting tenors. But Paul decides to move his operation to another street before any of the marks make a return journey. Meanwhile, the first set of marks have just reached their destination.
Supposed to give you that ticket. Is it?
You're joking. I've paid £10 for the hotel.
Surprise, surprise. The driver has never heard of any prepaid discount scheme. He just wants his fare. Once they'd paid for their journey all over again, we caught up with the Marks to see how they were enjoying their day out.
The guy in the suit just stood outside and said, oh, do you want a taxi? And I said, yeah. And he said, if you pay me £10, I'll give you a receipt. And you don't have to pay him. And I went, but you could just be a man in a suit. And he went, well, not that easy. So we got in the taxi, came here, and the bloke went, no, I don't think so, love, you got to pay again.
If we want a taxi at home, we know who to use, who's the cheapest and what's best.
Yeah.
But when you come down here and
you are like a tourist, then you don't know. You're completely out of your comfort zone, and that's when you can easily get duped.
Yeah.
In this scam, Paul's very smartly dressed and stood right outside the hotel entrance. So because he looks the part, tourists naturally assume he works for the hotel and trust him.
This is a classic it's too good to be true scam. If you're getting a cab from a hotel, always check that it really has been provided. When you get into the cab, ask the cab driver if he's been paid. If he hasn't, you get out very quickly and you're not going to lose anything, but double check.
How are you? Nice to see you.
Money won is twice as sweet as money earned.
So say goodbye now.
And money won from a celebrity is even sweeter.
I am on the verge of crying. Oh, that's awesome.
Let's see if you can do it.
In the Celebrity Con Games. This week, the Hustlers are going to challenge Heart DJ and former I'm a Celebrity star, Toby Anstis.
Now, have you ever been scammed or hustled?
No.
Never?
I don't think I've ever been hustled, no, never
Not,
scammed.
Not that you know of, obviously.
No, this is probably a first, yeah.
You're like virgin territory for a scammer then.
Break me in gently, you know what I'm saying?
I think we do.
We'll leave you two alone.
Yeah, I was going to say.
We do have a challenge for you, and it's kind of like a bar bet, except you wouldn't really do it at a bar, more like a kitchen.
Two beautiful non-stick
There you go,
frying
from the
pans.
Real Hustle kitchen collection. £10 is required, unfortunately.
Yeah. Do you have tenner?
Yeah.
I have the dosh.
Oh, fantastic. The dosh goes to the keeper, and the keeper is always Jess.
Thank you.
Yep,
Well,
very
you
good.
know, we'll see.
So here's the challenge. All you have to do, you have to place one frying pan onto the other, and you have to do it in such a way that by holding onto just one of the handles, you can turn it around like this and the other won't fall out. Okay?
Right.
That's
Sounds almost impossible, but Toby's going to give it a go.
Right. Right, is this doable?
It is doable. Oh, yeah, totally.
The thing is, you just think, I bet everybody's already seen it at home, and you're like, what a wally. I can't believe Toby's not seen that. He's so thick. He's so thick. I can't believe it.
I'll bet they haven't seen this.
If I toss it,
Toby throws some ideas at the problem to see what will stick.
it just wobbles away.
Or in this case, non-stick.
Can I go from hand to hand, quick?
no, you got to hold it in just one hand. One
Yeah, it's
handle,
gotta be the
one
same
hand.
hand, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it staying there?
You know it's going to
Yeah,
go.
we were
Stop
like-
pondering like that. You know it's going to fall out.
I just want to hear the big clap.
That might work. Oh, it didn't.
Oh no, it didn't. What a surprise.
There you go.
If there's a way of doing this, Toby's determined to find it.
What about if...
See, that looks more proper. Ooh.
He's not having much luck so far.
Then if I turn, it's just going to... What is it? What about if I do...
I'm moving away
Yeah,
now.
do it.
Well, that's interesting, but it didn't stay. It did detach at one point.
Close, but that's cheating.
So why doesn't that count? Why
Because you
don't I
have
get
to
my
turn it
£10 back?
over so that it stays inside for a split second.
Oh, but that was like
separated.
literally...
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to get it.
Toby,
Shall
do
I?
you give up?
I'm really frustrated, you know. But I don't think I'm going to get it.
Toby can't stand the heat, so he's going to have to get out of the kitchen. Time now for Paul to demonstrate how it's done.
Nothing involved but two frying pans. Okay?
Yeah.
And he's not bending the rules.
What? What?
He's bending the frying pans instead.
Yes, I'll hold it.
Yeah.
No
This one's
way.
started.
What?
Would you like to put that one in there?
Let's give that a little start. Pop that in there. Okay. Where do we put these?
Obviously, you know, we do recommend you try this at home with your own pans.
Yeah. This is why it's called the Real Hustle range.
That is...
That is not falling out.
Yeah, well done, man. Well done. See, of course, I never thought to ask at the start, do you mind if I break the bloody thing?
What Toby didn't know was that these are some of the cheapest frying pans money can buy. Using a touch of brute strength, Paul simply rolled both pans up, allowing him to wrap one inside the other. He was then able to turn both pans over, holding just one handle, winning himself a celebrity tenner in the process.
We'll leave you with the frying pans.
Oh, brilliant. How am I going to fry me eggs in that, eh?
It's 8:30 p.m. in Clubland. Dance music fans travel here from around the country to be part of the capital's hippest party scene, looking to let their hair down and spend some cash. Not wanting to miss out, the Hustlers are hosting their own night, offering cheap drinks, top DJs and lots of celebrities. This is the Club Night Con. Judging by the noise coming from inside, the party is already in full swing. The doors will be opening shortly to give the public their chance to mingle with the stars already inside. Keeping order out front is Paul, as the bouncer.
Just be a couple of minutes, everybody, yeah?
And here comes the man in charge of the guest list, Alex, as the flamboyant host.
Hi, sorry, it's going to be just 10 minutes or something, yeah? Just so we're a bit full at the moment. 10 minutes.
The Hustlers decide to show the queue a little flash of the glamour inside.
Is that one of ours?
Here's the convincer.
Where have you been?
The other clubbers may not be 100% sure who this particular celebrity is, but it looks an awful lot like Jess.
Thank you.
Now Jess is inside, Alex has an idea to get everyone else in as quickly as possible.
If I get their payment now and stamp them, then you can let everybody in who's been stamped.
All right.
Thanks. It's handsome today. Hi guys, I'm trying to get you in about 10 minutes, okay? I'll start from this end. I'm going to give you all a stamp and I'll take your money now so you don't have to do it in sizes, you don't have to wait. It's 20 each. There you go. Thank you. Pay separately, okay. That's you. Do you like it? When I saw it, I said I have to have that. Hi guys, sorry to keep you waiting.
Alex works the queue like a pro.
20 each. Thank you. There we go. Let me in, let me in, let me in.
And then heads back inside, having collected hundreds of pounds in cash. But why are the customers so eager to hand over their money? And how did they hear about the club in the first place? To find out, we need to rewind. The club night had plenty of publicity, because the Hustlers had put up posters all around the area and distributed flyers. The offer of cutting-edge DJs, celeb guests and half-price drinks made their club night too good to miss.
Copy that. Okay. Okay, so to make sure they're clear, then I'm gonna...
Is Paul finally about to let the crowd into the party? There's still no sign of Alex, Paul, or the great night out everyone's been waiting for so patiently. And then the music stops.
Yeah, I think there's a few people there, but they're coming out in a minute. They said they'll only do like 5 nights.
Let's go. Limbo under. Let's go.
Eventually, somebody plucks up the courage to cross the velvet rope.
Anyone in?
Let's all go. Yeah, go on.
Is anyone in?
Come in.
What can you say?
Yo! Hello!
Come on, let's just go in and see.
There are no celebrities at this party, and no DJ. In fact, this is no nightclub at all. These clubbers have just paid £20 a head for an empty room with a cheap stereo and some toy disco lights. Here's what the marks didn't see. 3 hours earlier, Paul and Alex laid out some cheap red carpet and threw up a rope barrier to make the outside of the club look the part.
Thank you.
Then later, once Alex had collected the door money, he headed inside to join Jess,
Okay, just to make sure they're clear, then I'm gonna...
followed shortly afterwards by Paul. All three hustlers went straight through the empty building, out a back exit, and into their getaway car, along with hundreds of pounds of other people's money.
Loads of celebrities and that were coming in and stuff. And then there's a dude with a funny hat, and then 10 minutes later, music's off. Everybody's gone inside and there's nothing. I've lost blooming 80 quid.
The music just cut and
Bouncer
some strange, yeah, we just walk in there and it's just an empty room. Do you know what it was? It was because the guy was really friendly,
Really
like,
kind of
friendly and camp.
So you think, oh, he's fine. Oh, he's got nail varnish. He's a colourful
The
character.
glitter as well, that
The
was
glitter
good.
on the eyes. Yeah, we thought we'd give him 20 quid.
Where we see a celebrity turn up as well in the limousine, so we thought, yes, this is the place we want to be. I feel really,
Terrible.
really angry. I feel devastated.
This scam is all about setting the scene and giving the marks what they expect to see. And the glamorous guest arriving is a perfect convincer.
This type of scam happens all over the world and in many different ways. Don't be fooled by publicity or a really flashy front, and certainly don't join a queue just because it looks like it's going to be a good time.
Take 70.
How much? So remember, even when you're away from home, you should always keep your wits about you.
Too much.
That way, you will avoid getting hustled on holiday.
Taxi, folks.